3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get to this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading for Cardi B. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay, Spirit, what is it that you want to share? Moving in love and light for Cardi B. Ashe, 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 oh. So she was in the news recently for throwing a microphone, just tapping into her energy to see what's going on in her energy field, okay? You guys have been requesting some readings, and I am working on those to get through to this week. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. And thank you for the subscribe. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, she's in over her head, okay? Spirit said you get what you get and don't have a fit. This is what you wanted. But Spirit is also acknowledging with the red here that she needs to get grounded. But Spirit is saying, were you raised in a barn? Poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. Spirit is near her. Spirit is beside her. But it's almost like they're watching a train wreck. I'll just be completely honest. It's a download, okay? So don't kill the messenger, shoot the messenger, what have you. Spirit is acknowledging that she needs to say no, thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength in the area of passion. So it's the passion, this relationship that definitely has her off of her, what would you call it? Her, what's the word? Off of your, I don't know why they want to say rocker. I'll take it. All right, Spirit is acknowledging that she's going to be taking a vacation. Hold on, something's wrong with this. Let me fix this. I feel like I am so close. Okay. That she's going to be taking a vacation because she needs to get away. She needs to get out. She needs to go away. I don't know where she's from originally. Is it DR? Is it Puerto Rico? Is it Dominican Republic? It's something like that. But I'm just getting that energy because she's like, there's a water sign that she needs to deal with and she hasn't dealt with it yet. This could also be emotion, but what's the rush? Waiting, inspired action, only trust, relax, and allow the flow. Spirit is acknowledging in the middle of the deck that it is raining cats and dogs. So she's dealing with a temporary intensity, but this is because she needs to cleanse and she needs to release and she needs to surrender, and then these things will pass. But she's going through it, and guess what? I don't care how much money you got, like Biggie said, the more money, the more problems, but everybody's going to deal with it because you're in the university of the universe. Nobody goes and comes into this realm unscathed. Everybody's going to deal with ups and downs, and it doesn't matter how much money you have. I mean, it is what it is. It feels unfortunate, but it also feels like something that's going to help her clear her path and get her back on the right path. But it's a part of her journey. It's a part of her chapter. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging in the middle of the deck that she does have a big heart. She has a big heart to this passionate relationship, and she keeps trying and trying and trying. Spirit is also showing me, like, you know, when you resuscitate something in CPR, she keeps trying to resuscitate this relationship because for her, if she feels like there's a friendship here and that there's appreciation, devotion, worthiness, careful, caring, playful, teasing. But this is also much so about her loving yourself first and giving yourself that much grace and not giving anybody else that. Though somebody else does not deserve. Thank you, Spirit. They don't deserve that. Okay, there's something else in the middle of the deck. Spirit is acknowledging that she needs to reach out to her ancestors. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard my other readings before when it comes to Cardi B, but she's already into it. She's into the brouhaha. She's into it. And Spirit is acknowledging, like, don't just do it when things are going well. Do it when things are going bad. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Stay connected. More importantly, stay connected. But it's time for her to reach out to family because it feels like she's spiraling. It feels like she's out of control. Your people, reach out, strong roots, connection, presence, reunion, and foundation. Sending her love and light. There's something on the bottom of the deck. Spirit is acknowledging. All right, so this was my Holly Weird card. You guys already know it. If you're into it, you're into it. If you watch me, thank you. But this is what I say when I see this card, that this is happiness, everyday magic. Okay, so now it's coming up. This is everyday magic. This has a lot to do with magic, has a lot to do with brouhaha, manipulating energy to bend at your will, regardless if it's on your path or not. And see, that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. Desiring something that's not for you. We won't go there. But childhood, simple pleasures, wonder, and a secret wish. Okay, so be careful with that. Cardi B, moving in love and light. All right, Cardi B. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's going to be some litigation behind it, but It feels like it's going to be like a little slap on the wrist is what it feels like. It doesn't feel like it's going to be something major. But when we're talking about her current energy, let's see what Spirit wants me to share. Moving in love and light, that she's riding out the wave. So second time we see water. Could be involve a water sign or could just be very emotional for her right now at this time. She's also dealing with some depression, sending her love and light. And this has to do with this crush. It has to do with somebody who she admires, who she loves, okay, who she's seen at a crush. But this is layered because this person is not being completely faithful nor honest with you. But you know what Spirit is saying right now? Spirit is saying it takes two to tango. So there could be some creeping on her end as well, sending her love and light. Spirit is also acknowledging that this relationship has a lot to do with money and being money hungry and doing anything for money. So if this will get the people turned up and the people tapped in and watching, and if this is going to make money, then we're going to make money. Okay, we're going to make money. All right, so Spirit is also acknowledging that her energy right now is very toxic. A relationship is toxic. It's poison to her. Spirit is acknowledging that there's been betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Spirit is acknowledging to throw it in the trash. So we could be talking about a fire sign. Throw who in the trash? Throw what in the trash? This chaotic relationship that's very full of passion, but also just very tempered, okay? Somebody has a short fuse, and this fire sign needs to be put in the trash, okay? So throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing it out. Because Spirit said this came, it started like a love story, like a once upon a time, and this is really what she wants. She believes that she deserves that fairy tale. Spirit is saying something like coming from the gutter, like feeling like you've come from the bottom and you're here now. You know what I'm saying? Started from the bottom, now I'm here. But this relationship, unfortunately, is just not a part of your righteous path. It is weighing heavy on you. And again, Spirit just keeps saying that you're spiraling, sending you love and light. This relationship has a lot of promiscuity. What you thought was once upon a time a love story is filled with promiscuity. It's filled with someone sleeping around a hoe free for all. Sleeping with your man's is very tangled. It's very layered. And Spirit said in the middle of the deck, what she needs to be doing is getting grounded. And it feels like she is. It feels like she's trying to stay centered. It feels like she's trying to align herself. Hence why I said at the very beginning, working on her root chakra with the color red, gaining some footing so that she can be grounded. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So what's some advice for Cardi B? How does she move in love and light? Here we go. Spirit said blessings in disguise. So we do got some air signs. So she could be an air sign. When I see a sword, it represents air signs. So we can talk about an air sign, or we can just talk about the fact that she's always in her thoughts, always in her head. I do see the number 3. So the number 3 is significant to her with the 3 birds. But I also see the number 8. The number 8 is also significant for her. And it's just what Spirit is acknowledging. Thank you, Spirit. So to be doubtful is to be uneasy. You are trying to decipher whether to move on or to keep persisting. You go back and forth with yourself about the results of a certain situation. Listen to your heart or listen to your head and intuition. There are blessings with your name on it. You will never have to seek after them, okay? So you don't have to chase anything. You don't have to attract anything that's not meant for you. I mean, that's meant for you. Excuse me. That's meant for you, okay? Because it is yours. It is aligned for you. Now, when it comes, that's the perfect time. Don't bring it in too early, because then that's not the right time. You know, sometimes people get into that control of wanting to have it now when you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it right now. So just be easy, okay? Here you recognized the waste all the time you've put in without receiving prosperity in return. You're able to distinguish what's hearty, from what's spoiled. Here you transcend, you transform, you confront any and every defeat with high shoulders. Thank you, Spirit, and a brave face. You don't ache over loss. Adversity emerges into harvest. The sun makes its way outside. You're using your knowledge to assist you. You are gaining lessons that will last a lifetime. And this is how she moves in love and light. It may not feel like this is where she is right now, but this is the advice from the ancestors. Thank you, Spirit, to be here, to get to this place so that you can be prosperous. Thank you. It's trying to get it out. Okay. Trying to get it out. All right. So in regards to her relationship with Offset, we do have the butterfly effect. So she's very much so caught up in what could be, and this love transforming and turning into something that she's dreamed about. You see how her eyes are closed? Like she's fantasizing about this beautiful romantic relationship. But the thing is, when you open your eyes, is it there? Is it that? Is it? Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging that there's been some rigged games in her relationship. And there's secrets about it. So some things that happen, she's very very, very well aware of, okay? So because there's manipulation and or intervening from a close friend or family member, usually a female, to cause a breakup in a relationship, a jealous person who lies and causes drama. So she's acknowledging, you know, this is what I daydream about. But in all actuality, when it comes to her and Offset, there's some rigged games, and she's very secretive about it, but she's aware of it. There's also some deadly words when they get into it and they go at it. It feels like it's layered. It feels like it's both of them doing it, but he can say some things that can really get her in her feelings. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. And it's very hurtful. Excuse me. And Spirit is also acknowledging Pandora's box. So it's about to go there. If they're going to open up Pandora's box, there's temptation, being tempted or feeling curious by someone else outside of one's own relationship, crushing on a coworker. So it's getting ready to come out. Now, whoever exposes this, that's what they doing. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? But somebody's getting ready to really, really unleash what's going on. Like, receipts and all. Thank you, Spirit. Sending her love and light. All right. So, Cardi B. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Cardi B's current energy. We do get the great crumble. The great crumble. Spirit is screaming like there's something on the bottom of the deck, so I ain't gonna forget. All right, so this has air sign and fire sign attached, but it's about destruction, unexpected shifts. Liberation comes with loss. This card means that there are cracks in your foundation you can't ignore. Third time we hear the word foundation. You're shaken to your core and left wondering where to go next. Question what you are building. Who are you building it with and why? The silver lining, whatever falls was destined to crack. Whatever falls was destined to crack. Whatever falls was destined to crack. A breakthrough will come soon, because you gotta let that go. You gotta because if it's not meant for you, again, if it's not meant for you, it's not for you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that this crumble time, this tower moment, has to do with some sexy time. It's either going to be a video or something. It's about to pop off, and this has to do with a fire sign. It keeps bringing up a fire sign. Sexual desire, intimacy, and physical touch. You have a strong sexual connection with someone, or you need to rekindle the sexual connection within yourself. This card suggests a time of sexual exploration, awakening and rediscovering your needs in the bedroom or wherever you have the most fun. They're in a car here, so it could be a car video that's coming up. Explore what makes you feel good. Orgasms are good for you. Have a few. So somebody is definitely doing, getting some sexual healing. Okay. Oh, stuff. All right, so anyway, in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that she just needs to continue to create. We do see blue. I don't know why it's popping out so intensely for me. So this could be a water sign again, or could just acknowledge that she is very, very emotional about this. But make art, build something, throw a new recipe together, make beautiful shit, make really terrible shit, just make something. This card suggests getting back into the motion of creating and tapping into your creative source. Don't fret over monetizing your creativity, posting it on social media, or the opinions of others. Find what you like to create, again, by just doing it. And so, yeah, get out of your head. Air sign energy is coming through very heavy. Air signs are big thinkers, okay? Hence why we saw the sword. So it's like, and this card reaffirms, like, get out of your head, get out of your head, get out of your head. Okay, so Cardi B, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Trust the process. Okay, we got a couple of things here. Okay, so we got it. The signs in reverse and the introvert in reverse. So she's not acknowledging the sign. She's not hearing the sign. She's not taking heed to the signs. And so this is why she's so loud right now. Also, there's a situation going on with her. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Her handler, the person who does the work for her. And this is why you kind of see her spiraling a little bit. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. There is an issue here. Period. All right. Not paying attention to the signs, ignoring the red flags, neglect, distractions, ignoring your calling, important signs, missing the message, ignoring the signs. Sending her love and light. And because she's ignoring the signs, we're getting the introvert in reverse. Extrovert, loneliness, no social life, no friends. Amongst those who you dislike, or amongst those you dislike or dislike you, can't get alone time, withdrawn from society. And so, you know, when you weigh heavy, too heavy on that energy, too heavy on that practice, it gets the best of you. It takes advantage of you. You can't think things through. And so I always say to move with the intent of positivity, because it matters so much. Okay. All right. And Cardi B, moving in love and light. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Spirit has a lot to say to you, Miss Cardi. So let's just let Spirit speak. You have the floor. All right, so with 54 is encouragement in reverse, though. Sending you love and light. A misstep isn't the end of the world. You've fallen into a trap of false courage, and only humility will lead you out of it. Ashe, 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 oh. And only humility will lead you out of it. Wow. Perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition, and now you're in a jam. Being too self-reliant without knowing the ropes has brought you to this place. Don't become too discouraged. All is well, and you can always start again. Take another road and surely discover new territories where love really blooms. Where love really blooms. Just remember to rely on your higher power. See, that's the part right there. Because if you keep going to this person and this, let's keep going. Whatever. Just remember to rely on your higher power. You can't always get what you want. And I've been saying that. Okay. But Spirit knows your needs. Something better waits around the corner. Okay. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. The next message is the One Ring Circus, number 15. Because they wanted to come out today. You are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are, you have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin. You're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. Okay? So, boom. Boom, the story, water, elephant, water sign again. And then Spirit says, acknowledging like you're getting ready to take a solo journey. Don't question it. Do it. Don't tell Spirit what you want. It's nope. This is what's best for you. And if it's in alignment with you, you don't have to chase it. It's yours. Okay, so in reverse, home. If you don't feel at home, it is time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? What if you choose another path? Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, and unfulfilling? It is time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. No matter, because it is important and powerful. This is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no to the pain of the past. Say no to the voice of your inner critic. No to those who want to dim your light to make themselves brighter. Choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. And I'm not gonna hold y'all because normally I take one of the cards from this deck. Spirit said there's something in the middle deck that we're not seeing that Cardi B needs to hear. You're gonna have an unexpected visitor. Oh Lord. It just keeps saying like you're about to have a situation that you're not going to be able to weasel yourself out of. And this is divinely led because you need to get on a different path. There's nothing you can do about this information that's going to come up. The only thing you're going to do is they saying chin up, buttercup. Like keep your chin up. Don't tap in my chin as I'm telling you guys. Chin up. Because it's coming. You are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air sign. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. They are trying their best Thank you, Spirit, to get you off of this path. And because you're not listening to the signs and the signals, thank you, Spirit. It has to be so loud. Oh, and it's gonna hurt. I feel it. It's gonna hurt. Sending you love and light. Cardi B, current energy. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging with the Five of Wands, there's conflict in her energy, chaos, arguments, competition, rival. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Nine of Pentacles, she's breaking her foundation, but it's also messing with her money. Okay, these issues, these conflicts, this chaos, okay? And it's acknowledging that you're working so hard. You're working way too hard. And it's leaving you in an energy of dependency and no style. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging also what we're not seeing with the Six of Pentacles, again, when it comes to money, but just, you know, it feels like she's a non-conformist. Like she could have even had some Virgo energy, or she could have been like right on the cusp, because Virgo energy is screaming out right now. But there's some energy of inequality, abuse of power, and a scam likely when it comes to her money and when it comes to her situations. And so when she's not a conformist, it's making her feel like I gotta conform to some bullshit I'm not even down with. Okay, so Spirit said in the middle of the deck, we have Queen of Swords, air sign energy. So she's a thinker. She's trying to be candid, truthful, blunt, no nonsense. This is just, they're telling me what her energy is like: strong, quirky, mature, sophisticated, and a problem solver. So this is how she's trying to figure out a way around this situation, around this energy. Okay, let's see what Cardi B's biggest obstacle is. Thank you, Spirit. So her biggest obstacle right now is with the Star card. She doesn't have any faith. She's focusing on the negative and she's bored. And Spirit is acknowledging that this is because you focus too heavily on manipulating energy. You don't acknowledge the power that you do have. You're giving it away. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. You're a powerful being. Why are you allowing someone else to do it on your behalf? Do you understand? Okay. Subconsciously, another big obstacle is that she's insecure due to someone being unfaithful, or she was being unfaithful. This reading is alleged in for entertainment purposes, and so it's creating some blocked intuition. Okay. And then in the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is this is involving the Two of Cups. It's a big obstacle for her. So it's emotional, water sign energy, or just emotional, but it's an unhappy couple. I read biggest obstacles in reverse. Losing interest, and a separation. There's something else the Spirit wants me to know in regards to her biggest obstacle. All right. I'm just going to split the deck in the middle and see what I'm not seeing in regards to her biggest obstacle. Thank you. Again, we get the Six of Pentacles. So there's an energy of feeling like someone isn't being generous in this relationship. Someone is not reaping the rewards of this relationship, not feeling supported, just not having the proper balance, not feeling like things are reciprocating, like things are moving in full circle, like things are working in like a reciprocity, give and take, give and take, give and take. It feels like someone is giving, and someone is taking. Does that make sense? Okay. It's not balanced at all. What's next for Cardi B? Thank you, Spirit. The Death card is in reverse. So there's a fear of change, negative patterns, and holding on to the past. She's not ready to let it go. She's not ready to call whatever's in her energy field dead. Okay, over. Spirit is also acknowledging, again, insecurity, unfaithful, and blocked intuition with the Queen of Cups, creating a lot of emotion. Get out there then. Spirit is acknowledging, too, that with the Two of Cups, this love, this happy couple, this has to do with the happy couple, what we're not seeing. She doesn't want to let it go, even though she's insecure, even though there's been some infidelity, and it blocks her intuition, attraction, mutual couple, mutual respect, happy couple, compatibility, and balance. I keep getting the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands, she's acknowledging that she's just trying to have some fresh energy, childlike, new ideas, creativity, and like keep reinventing or keep restating like who she in her mind wants him to be. he's just not living up to it. The Emperor, she keeps saying you're a great father, you're smart, you're protective, you're masculine. Like, she keeps trying to pour into him, you know, all these great things about himself, okay? But with the High Priestess in reverse, with her blocked intuition, there's a lot of sexual tension in the relationship, and unwanted attention. There's a bad reputation when it comes to their jobs, lack of focus with the Eight of Pentacles. And then there's also someone saying, look, with the Five of Cups, very emotional, very draining, water sign energy, overcoming depression, moving forward and healing. And this is going to be the information. This is going to get out. And when it gets out, it's going to be a sudden change communication that things move quickly and making progress. Sending them love and light, but it does feel like a divorce is on the verge here. Now, this information is not going to be, when people find out, it's going to be like, that was months ago. Like, that was months ago. And y'all didn't even know. It's just a delayed kind of energy in regards to news, because he's just always out here. He's a charmer. He's a gentleman. He's a prince charming. He's out here doing his thing, okay? And there's a lot of manipulation, abuse of power, a dangerous man with the King of Swords. So they're going to just continue to work together to try to get this bag, you guys. To try to collaborate, to try to reach their goals, to have big money, wealthy sum with the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. But in all actuality, they're lying to themselves with blocked intuition, and there are going to be secrets revealed with the Moon card, sending her love and light, the Moon card in reverse. Again, Spirit, what is next for Cardi B? Thank you. Two of Pentacles, adaptability, budgeting, final decisions, and balancing finances. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.